knew it.
Chris Evans made a surprising and hilarious return to the MCU, not as Captain America, but as the Human Torch in Deadpool and Wolverine. Be warned, this video contains spoilers for Deadpool 3. Today's Screen Rant dives into every key difference between Evans' two Marvel characters. Let's start with the biggest one. In Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool told Cassandra Nova that Johnny was bad-mouthing her prior to their encounter. Despite Johnny's objections, Cassandra reacted by instantly and horrifically killing Johnny Storm. As revealed in the post-credit scene, it turns out Deadpool was telling the truth, but whether he deserved it or not, Johnny seems to be permanently out of the picture, part of Marvel's Fox Universe spring cleaning in Deadpool 3. While Steve Rogers could still be out there, as the Super Soldier Serum's long-term effects are largely unexplored, it's entirely possible that the serum is keeping Cap alive and healthy. However, it might be some time before we see Evans actually playing Steve again. In fact, years before Deadpool and Wolverine, Evans revealed that he had been willing to reprise his role as Johnny Storm, but is hesitant to even touch Captain America's legacy. And this makes sense. Evan understands that the Human Torch and Captain America represent very different things to the viewers. Whereas Johnny Storm was one of the few good things to come out of the now defunct early 2000s Fantastic Four duology, Steve Rogers was an American hero. He was the first Avenger, a central character in the glory days of the MCU. This leads us to the next big difference between Johnny and Steve. This is true in almost every sense. Captain America first appeared in comic books in 1940, while Johnny Storm came much later in 1961. As seen in their respective Marvel films, Cap represents traditional American values, a hero who used his Super Soldier Serum enhanced physique to defeat Nazis. Meanwhile, the Human Torch is an Evel Knievel analog, whose origin is tied to the space race in the 60s, complete with an attitude and abilities that reflect the decade's fiery passion. Ironically, whereas Chris Evans' Human Torch debuted when the superhero genre was just getting its bearings, Cap was instrumental to the genre arguably reaching its peak in MCU Phase 3. Moreover, Evans' version of Johnny Storm died to make way for actor Joseph Quinn's new Human Torch, who will debut in the 2025 MCU movie Fantastic Four: First Steps. Meanwhile, the fate of Steve Rogers in the MCU remains unknown. But unlike Johnny, Steve could still return in Avengers Secret Wars. Did we forget any key differences between Chris Evans' Human Torch and his Captain America? Thanks for watching Screen Rant. Stay tuned for more movie news.